If you want results, get off your fucking phone.
Gift. That's just that. What? No. All right. Yeah. No. I get that it was payback, but it's not long distance, even if it's in India.
So I'm on the 14th hole. Okay, Lloyd, he's got these great Cuban cigars.
I
So
can't
we're
talk to you,
smoking
Mom.
these cigars.
I got someone on the other line.
So I reached down to take a puff.
I can't hear you. It's loud.
And all of a sudden, Lloyd goes, what the
just
fuck
call
you
them.
doing?
I'm on the
That's
other line.
my
I'm gonna have to
cigar."
call you back. Call them.
So I was trying to brush my teeth with an apple. It was horrible. Horrible.
Excuse me? Who are you talking to?
Talking to myself.
Well, you're doing it really loud.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You're kind of talking loud yourself.
To a person.
What's the difference?
I'm actually conversing with another human being. Very different than just
To the
shout.
outside observer, it's the same level of annoyance.
Well, I need to talk to my friend. I can barely hear you.
Okay, well, maybe if you talk lower to your friend, I'll talk lower to my other self.
Great.
Okay?
Yeah, good plan.
All right, good.
Jesus Christ. I'm
What
literally
a
sitting
schmuck.
minding
He's
my own
been talking
business,
on
and
his
this
cell
guy's
phone
talking to himself.
the whole
Literally,
dinner.
He's still doing it. Do you hear that?
He doesn't even think he's annoying. Let's
you
think
hear
about it. He thinks he could just sit there and talk out loud and not be annoying. But
Do you hear that?
I'm telling you,
He's literally just doing it just to
he's
be
been
annoying.
driving me nuts
Honestly,
for like the
I'm
last
done
10
anyway, but
minutes.
It's just bullshit.
No, can you hear him?
I don't
Yeah,
care.
no, he's still
Don't
talking.
let
Wait,
him
I got
win.
Steve on
He
the other
wins.
line.
He wins.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah, you
Steve,
win. Good for you.
do me a
He's
favor.
annoying.
Remind me.
So now with the whole social media culture and everybody trying to be an influencer and having to post everything you do, you have people that are on the phone at the gym all the time. Whether they're talking, they're scrolling. I mean, if something's super important where you have to be on your phone, you shouldn't be at the gym. You should be home isolated where you could pay attention to whatever it is you're looking at because it's so important and detrimental to your life. So many people are on their cell phones at the gym where they're not getting any results. You see this a lot more with the younger kids because now they grew up with the cell phones. So they'll sit there and literally scroll and text and do whatever while they're sitting on a piece of equipment for at least 10 minutes between sets, if they even know what that is. Most don't even know. They'll grab something, they'll move it a few times and just stop because I did it. I did 4 of them. It wasn't heavy, but I did something. And you'll see them leave the gym after a couple months because they're like, why am I coming to the gym? I'm not getting any results from this because you're doing everything wrong. Most people are either following these fitness influencers that don't know their ass from their elbows. There are certain people out there that do know what they're talking about and they actually are educated. But there's a lot more people out there that are posting stuff that are not educated. And people are just looking at them and following them just because of their physique and how they look. And that doesn't transfer into you getting in shape. So, the one thing that's important with your cell phone, since we all have it, is to listen to good music. If you need something that's ergogenic, I'll put that definition right here. If you need something to motivate you to work out with more intensity or to push yourself or to get through the workout, listen to some music that motivates you. This is the reason why you should probably have your phone. And you shouldn't be playing it on speaker to drive everybody else around you crazy and piss people off because you're just a numbnuts and you don't understand that other people don't want to listen to your bullshit. Listen, put your headphones on, listen to something motivating and get to it. When you do your exercise, remember, 1 set is amount of repetition that you complete before taking a break. So if I could do 15 of them and I can't do more, I rest. And depending on what your goals are, your rest periods and your reps are correlated to that. You go, okay, I'm gonna rest for 90 seconds. And then you start your next set of 10, 12, 15, 20 reps. And you keep doing that for that exercise until you do the next exercise. There's some people that will sit on a machine and literally just be totally looking at their phone forever, and then they'll do a couple reps and you're like, how many more you have left? Oh, I got 5 sets. It's like 5 sets. Are you doing 6 to 8 reps or less? It's like nobody understands anything. And you see all these kids come to the gym and then they're not there for a long time. After 2 months, they're gone. People that are super consistent or the elderly that I see, anybody who's middle age, you could say that from 35 up that are very consistent, but And then you have a lot of kids that are motivated too, that are there. But you have a lot of people that come and go that are younger kids that have no idea what they're doing. At this point, with the world we live in, they don't want to put effort, but they want max results. So they don't see effort. They don't put any effort. They don't get any results, and then they don't come back. This is another thing that I see a lot. And they don't understand how the phone is contributing to them not getting any results. If you want results, get off your fucking phone. Just like anything in life, if you want to gain any type of benefits or results from it, you have to put time and effort into it. But not only that, you have to have a basic knowledge and understanding of what to do to even have a base to start off from. Most people are doing super advanced stuff that they shouldn't be doing, and it's not doing anything for them. But most of the people are just sitting there. They'll do a couple of reps, and that's it. I asked one guy, I need to use the Smith machine to do push-ups because I have 2 torn shoulders. I can't do a lot of things. I go, how many sets you have left? Oh, I got 1 set. I go, okay, you'll probably be done in a minute. No, he wasn't. He did his 1 set. He started setting up this whole conglomerate of shit on a step to put his video, to take a picture of himself, a video of himself benching 70 pounds, 35 on each side on the Smith machine. First of all, you should probably not be posting that because that's kind of pathetic to put. But he thought, you know what? I'm special. People want to know what I do. I'm like Superman now. I could bench 70 pounds on the Smith machine, which is complete crap to do stuff on. You might think otherwise, but I could go into a whole explanation to why you shouldn't be using it. But that's not this video. But he took so long to set himself up to do that last set to show off on his video. I did the 3 sets on something else and was done. And when I finished, he comes up to me and goes, oh, I'm done now. I'm like, thanks, I don't need it anymore. And he couldn't understand why. You know, you have too many people who are obsessed with taking pictures of themselves all the time. It's like, if you just went to the gym for the first time and you just did something and you lift up your shirt and you don't have abs before you got there, you're not going to have abs after doing your crunches. You have to probably be on a diet for a while, get your body fat lower, and be working out for a while. And you have to be in a deficit when it comes to caloric intake so you can start to lower your body fat. You're not going to get it, bam, just like that. It doesn't work like that. But for the most part, I don't want to go into a long rant, but people go in there and they're obsessed with their phones. If you're going to the gym, be obsessed with your workout. Go in there with a plan. Today I'm doing total body. I'm doing a circuit. I'm doing a bodybuilding routine. I'm doing functional training. I'm doing Olympic lifts and other things for my sport. It's like, okay, what's the order of the exercises I want to do? And if I can't do that because somebody's on that equipment scrolling for 2 hours, what can I do to still get the benefits that I want from the workout routine that I have? Okay, this is the exercises. This is the order. Okay, am I going to do cardio at the end or not today? Am I going to stretch at the end? You know, okay, so what am I aiming for with my reps per set? What's my rest periods going to be? Has anything changed since my last workout, you know, or what I've done the week prior with this workout? It's like there should be some methodology behind what you're trying to achieve, because you're going to the gym to achieve something. You're not just going there like at Starbucks to just hang out, go on your phone, take a sip of your energy drink that's probably going to give you a heart attack in the future. That's complete shit for you. You know, the only ergogenic thing you should probably drink if you do want to drink something for a little bit of boost is coffee, natural caffeine. All the other stuff is really bad for your health, and I'm not telling you to do anything. That's up to you. But you don't need anything more than that. All these other drinks that have so much toxic chemicals in there, it's just bad for your health. People have had heart attacks from it. People have died from it. I'm not going to name any companies, but I know it's happened because of me being in the fire department and having to respond to some calls where somebody's having heart palpitations and they're feeling like they're having a heart attack, and then you go, did you do anything recently? And they point at the energy drinks. You don't need that. You should be going there. You should be motivated. If you're not motivated, don't go. Don't even waste your time. If you're motivated, go there with a plan. Put some music that gets you rocking and rolling, and be totally focused on your workout. your exercise that you're doing at that moment in time. I got 15 reps. It's like, 13. It's like, let me try it. I'm trying. I can't. If I do more, I'm going to cheat. All right, I did my set. I did it to either voluntary failure, involuntary failure, or I have some left in the tank because I want some reps on reserve. Whatever your case may be, it's perfectly fine. But go there with a goal. Some people do 3 reps, stop and check their phone like there's something important, like they're the president of the United States where they need to be on call, and then they'll stop in the middle. And some people it's just a total disaster where I feel bad because I'm trying to keep my mouth shut at the gym because I've been a personal trainer since 1997. I have more certificates than I can even go through. I went to school for exercise science. I wrote a book, Confessions of a Personal Trainer, Fit for Life. It's on Amazon. It tells you everything scientifically, why everything works and doesn't work. I give examples of everything. People don't want to read anymore. It's like I just don't understand why I would never try to do something if I didn't have a goal and if I didn't want to get good at it or learn or have some type of change physically, emotionally, mentally, health-wise. People are just going to the gym to go there. And it's like, yeah, I went to the gym. It's like, haven't you been going for a while? Yeah. It's like, wow, you look the same. It's like, really? Oh, I'm going to stop then. It's not working for me. No, you're not doing the right thing when you're there. You should be focused. You should know what exercise you're doing. You should have an idea of how much weight you have to use to accomplish the reps that you need. And you should be totally focused on it. I remember Dr. Mel Siff, who was an exercise scientist. I forgot what country he's from, but somebody was asking, what's other exercise that's good besides concentration bicep curls? Here's concentration curls. Here's every exercise should be concentration. He's like, I don't understand, And he said, if you're going to go to the gym and not try to at least get what you did last time, get through that, because you should have a record of it, then don't even bother going to the gym. You should go there with a goal. You should go there focused and motivated to accomplish those goals so you could get results. Results come over time, but if you don't do the right thing, you're not going to get anything out of it. So you should go there with a plan. You should be focused on the exercise at hand. You shouldn't stop in the middle of a set. You shouldn't be talking to your buddy while you're working out. That's like the most idiotic shit I've ever seen. There's no way you could hold a conversation and work out with any type of intensity. Same thing if you're on the treadmill. Almost everybody's doing this light little walk and talking to their friend and super loud on speaker, and it's fucking annoying and disruptive to everybody else because everybody shouldn't have to have headphones on to block you out. And this person's not getting results. If the person thinks they have, it's because they're 21 years old and they have good genes. It's like, you should really be focused on whatever you're doing. If you're doing cardio, you should be sweating. You should be breathing a little heavier where it's hard for you to talk in a full sentence because you're putting some effort in. People who are on their phones are fooling themselves. They're not going to get any results. They won't. I haven't seen it yet. And most of these people just come and go all the time. And they're like, yeah, that didn't work for me. No. You didn't do the right thing. Are you that addicted to your phone where you can't get off of it? You know what? If you go to the gym, bring a backpack, put the phone in there, and just have your music going. And just go there with a plan. And try to succeed in what you're putting effort into. Even if you go there, you're putting time to travel there and be there for a half hour, an hour, and to leave. So don't you want to get some results? Don't be focused on your phone. Be focused on your fitness. Have some goals in mind. Have a plan of action. And try to see it through. Try to see how many reps you did, how you felt from that exercise. Were you doing with proper form and alignment? Was your form good? Was it not good? Were you cheating? Were you swinging stuff? All these things are important. You should be totally focused on each set that you're doing per exercise, where you're getting the most out of it. We're going through a full range of motion, where you're handling the weight, where you're not doing partial reps. Something like this for bicep curls is not going to do anything for your biceps. So when you're at the gym, the last thing you should care about is your phone, unless you expect your wife to have a baby that night or day. Or if you're on call as a doctor or a nurse or something like that, you should look at your phone and check every so often. But you should just put it where you could hear it. Put the ringer on. And then you have other people go to the gym and they just walk around talking the whole time, showing off that they have a business. And then they walk out and the person still looks the same as they ever did, and they don't look fit. It's just, why does that person come here? But with the younger kids, when you see them just sitting there scrolling, they haven't broken a sweat, they haven't done anything, and they're occupying space, and space is limited at the gym. If you want to use a certain machine, because either that's in your workout or you have injuries where that's all you can use, you want to use that. If somebody's just sitting there mindlessly scrolling and not paying attention, it's like, get off the machine, go somewhere else. Go sit somewhere where you're not taking up space. So if you're going to the gym, go there with a plan. Go there and focus on whatever you need to do and fulfill that plan and that goal so you can see some results. If you're sitting on your phone, you're fooling one person, and that's yourself. Okay, and just so things end on a better note, let's just go to one of the workouts in the book. Okay, so here's a simple example from my book. You go to the gym, let's say this is your leg workout. You got squats, leg press, hamstring curls, leg extension, standing calf raises. It's like, okay, these are the exercises, and this is the order you're gonna do them in. This is how many reps I'm gonna aim for, because I'm trying to put on some size. This is how many sets I'm going for, minimum, maximum. This is how long I'm gonna rest. And this is the tempo. The lowering phase, the center or eccentric movement is 3 seconds down. I'm gonna pause for 0, and then since it's heavy, I'm gonna take 2 seconds to go up. So the weight is controlled the whole time. So now I have a plan on what to do and how to do it. And then I focus on the exercise and the form. And then from there, I completed my workout successfully. And then I write down the weight that I used, how long I actually rested for, how many sets I actually did, and how many sets I completed for the 3 or 4 sets that were my goal. And then from there, you have a workout routine. And then you try to focus on it. Good form, good breathing, good technique. And then from there, you'll get results.